Alright, guys. Hour 2 of Blackout so far. I got a second place finish. That's about all I did. I didn't do very well after that, so. Okay. Let's head out here. Shout out Mio in this video too. I'm not drinking Mio. Why would I do a shout out to Mio when I'm not drinking it? Where's the hedge maze? I don't want to deal with the hedge maze. Ooh, excuse me. I never land over here, so I don't really know what's over here. In regards to, like, this building and shit, I don't know what's in it. Dusty.
Potential collapse detected. Advise relocation to indicated safe zone.
I'm gonna have to move soon. Again, I've been playing this since launch. This is the first time I've been in this building. If you guys haven't noticed, recently I've been trying to drop different places and stuff because I know this game's life expectancy is almost dead at this point because the new Modern Warfare will be coming out soon. So I'm basically just trying to do different stuff while I can while I'm still playing it. Alright, well, I gotta get out of here. So Italian Frog, cheers to my friend's birthday is coming up. He loves nachos. Is it a bad idea to get him a big plate of nachos instead of a birthday cake? I guess it depends on your friend. Like, some people are totally cool with that. Some people will be like, dude, I love nachos. I'll just fucking scarf these with everyone at the party or whatever. They're okay with that. But you might want to make sure this isn't someone who actually likes a traditional cake and would be upset, you know? Oh my god. CM Fool tipped me $5 for these cents. Says, I will tip you $10 if you can tell us the whole game story of Mortal Kombat 1 to 11. The problem is you can't do that because half of it was retconned. In the original storyline, it was supposed to be a group of human survivors were traveling to this outer world to fight another group of monsters and fighters from another dimension for basically supremacy of the world. And basically, if you won the tournament, then you save humanity. But if you lose the tournament, then Shang Tsung was going to take over the Earth Realm and takes everyone's soul, basically, for the Outworld, okay? Then in Mortal Kombat 2, basically, Shang Tsung had lost the first world tournament, and so now the true ruler, the Emperor of Outworld, Shao Kahn, is pissed. He's like, oh, I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm gonna disobey the rules and just suck Earth into the fucking outer world anyway, just because I can. And so that's the story of the humans going there to stop that from happening. Mortal Kombat 3 is this weird crossover where now Outworld and Earthrealm are half and half crossed over, and it's like it's a real fucked up convoluted storyline, but it's actually the best game out of all of them in my opinion. Like gameplay wise, it's really good. Mortal Kombat 4, now you've got Elder Gods involved, like Shinnok. It gets involved. And then he has his sorcerer henchman Quan Chi. And then Shinnok is basically trying to do, again, what Shao Kahn failed at and stuff like that. Then it gets really convoluted. Because now you start getting plot lines where, like, Shang Tsung and other people are teaming up to try to take out Elder Gods. And basically, that's when basically they stop releasing them in arcades. So I can't tell you the storyline of Mortal Kombat, like, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Because, or excuse me, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Because those were 4 console exclusive games that were so convoluted. I mean, you had the Deadly Alliance. Then you had, what was the other one? There was like 3 or 4 weird ones that I never played. This is when they turned Mortal Kombat into like this weird 3D arena fighter instead of a serious fighting game, and people stopped playing it competitively. So I never played those. But then when they came back with Mortal Kombat 9, it was basically a reboot, a what-if scenario that what would happen if all the fucked up stuff that had happened in the Mortal Kombat universe and all those games that basically ruined the entire game series, alright? What if you could retcon it all because all of a sudden one of the heroes gains the ability to travel through time and change stuff? And that's exactly what happens. Basically, they start over from the beginning. You're at the first tournament where the humans are fighting the Outworlders and Shang Tsung's in charge and all of that. So basically, it's starting completely over, only changing the plot line completely. Like, for example, Kung Lao's in it, even though he wasn't in the original, he's in that. And then he dies fighting Shang Tsung, or is it Shao Kahn? I think Shao Kahn. He dies fighting Shao Kahn, even though we know from the original game it's supposed to be Liu Kang who fights Shao Kahn. All right, so whatever. I died. I don't care. So then that was that game. They basically rewrote history. Then in Mortal Kombat 10, now you had the Elder Gods involved again, with Shinnok getting involved, and all the characters from Mortal Kombat 4 basically getting involved with this new rebooted plot line. Then in Mortal Kombat 11, now you had a crazy Worlds Collide scenario with some time-manipulating god that had never existed before ever in the Mortal Kombat universe, but now all of a sudden he's the omnipotent god. Chronica is changing time and bringing different versions of each fighter from every timeline to fight each other. It's just a convoluted fucking mess. So in reality, it would be incredibly hard to coherently explain the plotline of all 11 Mortal Kombat games. I just did as well as I could in a nutshell. So there you go. Alright, so let's CM Fool's the top tipper, $5.50. Let's get him up on the leaderboard. That gets us up to around $25 in tips tonight. Thank you, everybody. Vash did a 260-bit cheer to become... Nope, he's not tonight's top cheerer because his top cheer is 300 bits. But Vash did that cheer and said... Can you please breathe through your nose for me into the mic? That's all I ask from you. Why? That's fucking weird. Okay, then. Vic Von Doom to me $1. Said, what made you want to evade taxes? Nothing. I'm not trying to evade taxes. What in the holy hell are you talking about? I'm not evading taxes. I don't know what's going on anymore. Vic Von Doom says he didn't tip, so it wasn't him, Vic Von Doom. It was someone impersonating you, trying to get you in trouble, I guess. What's absolutely hilarious is idiots who say Phil evades taxes. I probably do more detailed taxes than 99% of fucking people who are content creators on the internet. I have like every transaction saved, every dollar I spend, every gift that I'm given. It's all this giant elaborate spreadsheet broken down by item, by date. You know, everything's available. All my receipts are digital, so I keep all digital receipts of everything I spend money on. It's all in black and white. Like, tax evasion wouldn't be possible for me. I'm too thorough. Blevin C-Type says, Jack, let's hear you recount the plots of games because it sounds like drunk history. I admit I agree. The problem with recounting the plot line of a convoluted game is that there's so much going on in a lot of these games, it's impossible to even do it in like a nutshell. How you do 11 Mortal Kombat games in summary? Forget it. Tony Hawk asks, will I miss playing this awful game when another Call of Duty comes out? Let me put it this way. Will I miss playing the game in general? No. Will I miss our chill interactive streams while I play this game? Yeah. I like our interactive streams. The thing is, I know I can still play other games, and it'll be fun and interactive. And even though, you know, I'll play this game for basically for a straight fucking year, there's gonna be other stuff for us to do together. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh no, Phil's not gonna do Battle Royale in this game anymore. Now there's nothing for us to interact with him anymore. No, it's not gonna be the case. No fucking way.
Potential collapse detected. Advise relocation to indicated safe zone.
An ABR. Okay. Oh. 275 in the pool. No idea how to say that. $2 million says, gee, did you consider saving money for next year's taxes? So that way you don't have to deal with that? Dude, as I've probably explained to you a million times, I'm in a bad situation where I can barely pay my bills to keep the electricity on. So that I can play my fucking games on stream and make money. Like, that's how bad of a hole I'm in. Alright? Maybe, eventually, if things get better, yeah, I could save money for things ahead of time. There's no fucking way I could do that right now. I mean, yeah, that's what I used to do. When I used to make a ton of money on YouTube, alright? And none of it was an issue. I would save up and pay things ahead. Sometimes I would pay shit ahead of time. Seriously, like, I would actually pay certain payments, taxes, and things all ahead of time when I could. You know, I can't. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, guys. Okay then. So I got a $100 tip. Wow, 100 cheer from someone who thinks they're funny and they're not at all. So I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay, but thank you for the 100 cheer.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Yeah, not $100. I certainly would have been happy if it was a $100 contribution. No, it was a 100 cheer, which is still good, but a lame attempt at a joke.
Supply drop incoming.
Yeah, Sparrow Wink says he's getting in binds like that too. It's not a good way to live. It's really fucked up to be living paycheck to paycheck. You know, the thing is, I've been in this rut before in my life and got out of it, and was hoping I would never get back into it, and now I'm back into it again. And my credit is ruined, and there's nothing I can do about it. I just got to tough it out here. I got to, you know, stay the course, and hopefully things will get better in time. You know, I just got to have some positivity and hope, you know, hope for the best. That's really the best way to really handle shit like that, you know? If anything, the good news is I'm in a situation where I have a new car, pretty much only 2 years old at this point. I, you know, have a good house. It's not like I need anything. I don't need to apply for a loan for anything. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a situation where I'm good with everything I've got, and I'm okay living the way I live for an extended period of time. So even if it takes a long time for me to get out of this situation, I'm okay with that. It's not like, oh God, Phil's really, you know, in a place he hates. He can't get to work. You know, his wife can't get to work because the car's, you know, a piece of shit. Nothing like that at all. You see what I mean? So I kind of looked out in that regard. It just sucks that, you know, I am stuck. Like, you know, earlier tonight we're talking about Lion King. I realistically can't even say I could go see Lion King. The money, it could be better well spent. Like I said, the only way I could go is if in the next 4 or 5 days I get a lot of good, you know, tips coming in, generous tips, and I have a little bit of extra because of that. Then maybe I could do it. You know, do something luxury item for myself, go see a movie. But in general, those kind of things are off the table. Just because of the situation I'm in. Alright. What? Do I do a lot of damage? Come on. Oh shit! Did you hear that? There's someone here. Oh my god, murdered. Murdered while starting the helicopter. It's murder. Oh no! Oh shit! I'm out of here. Fuck. That really sucked.
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
I don't know where this guy was that was shooting me.
Supply drop in.
He might have hightailed it out of here. In fact, I almost assume he did. Oh, let's see here. CM Fool to me $10. Said, I tip you $15 if you can finally tell me the game story of Kingdom Hearts 1 to 3. What do you mean? Dude, CM Fool, I've told you the story of Kingdom Hearts 1 to 3 so many times at this point. This is ridiculous. How many times do you want me to tell you the same story? Do I really need to? Do I really need to repeat myself again? Won't you just accept that I've told the story better than anyone else ever possibly could?
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
I can just kind of chill here until I see where the circle goes. And I'm just gonna chill here. So, in a nutshell, the storyline of Kingdom Hearts is that there's a group behind the scenes trying to take shit over with some crazy, stupid shit, and there's Disney characters. No, in reality, what it is, it's Square Enix wanted to take JRPGs, for example, their expertise of the Final Fantasy franchise, and combine it with Disney lore to make a crossover game that would appeal to both audiences. They were trying to appeal to a wider audience. And so they made a game that had characters from the Disney franchise, like making friggin' Mickey like a fucking, you know, a king who had like crazy mystical magical swordsman powers and shit. And they tried to combine that with like a very, very convoluted Final Fantasy style plotline. There's so many intricacies to it, it's almost impossible to explain. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many, you know, all the enemies are almost the same, yet they all have like weird, eccentric, different explanations for like why they're slightly different. Well, this one looks like a blob of a black shadow, but this one's a white shadow. So this one is not what the same as the other one, even though they look the same. They're just white and black. There's an organization behind everything, and they're trying to make clones of clones and put hearts into hearts and blah 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 blah. It's just really sad because the plotline should have been so simplistic and it would have been so cool, but instead they made it so overly complicated. But no, I can't. CM Fool, there's no way in a nutshell to explain the plot of that game. It's too convoluted. Seriously, like, even if I had the plot in detail in front of me, I don't even know how I would summarize it. You saw what a mess Kingdom Hearts 3 was. Even the makers of the game trying to resolve their own plot lines didn't do a good job and everyone complained. So, if the makers of the game couldn't summarize and end things well, how do you explain me to do it on a stream for $15? Here's the true, out of all the things, like, here's the true summary of Kingdom Hearts 1 through 3. A big fucking mess. That's the summary. It's a big fucking mess. Now that's worth $15 if I ever heard it. Alright, we got a troll being gross about my wife. Thanks a lot, dickhead. And BWT cheered. He said, what's up, Phil? Hope all's been well today. In general, things have been well today, BWT. I've had fun. Final Fantasy stream earlier today was quite fun and good. And, you know, I'm having fun with the stream tonight, although we got some bad Apple idiots who are just doing stupid shit on the stream, with some of the stuff they're saying and doing, but that's par for the course for me. I'm used to it.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Have I thought about donating blood and sperm for money? Well, no, because I'm an impotent zombie werewolf vampire. Therefore, no one wants my blood nor my sperm, so it's all worthless. So I can't do that to make extra money. It sucks. Other people can, but not me. I'm not lucky enough. They're just up. They're up there. I can't fire that far. I'm just going to run. Alright. Probably already people hold up in here, but whatever.
Supply drop inbound.
Alright, time to ban this idiot. I see we have no mods, so we'll just ban the idiot. Oh my god, that Anonymous, that's fucked up. He says, that's really messed up. He goes, a sub goal or like a goal where people get punished if we don't reach it. Like, I'll play Knack 1 again if we don't hit 500 subs this month or something. That's fucked up, dude. You see how fucked up that is? That you're trying to coerce people? For me, if you want to help me and get something cool and extra positive out of it, great. But that's positive reinforcement versus negative punishment. That's not right, dude. Punishing people for not reaching a goal, that's fucked up. Okay. Someone named Phil can't swim to be $1 talking about disgusting cheese. I'm not going to even talk about because it sounds revolting. No, I haven't heard about it. I don't know why you're bringing that up. Okay, then. Almighty Turban cheered and said, today's my birthday. Can I get a happy birthday? No. There you go. No, you can't. Sorry. Joe, what's up, man? Joe just did a 400-bit cheers at Blackout time. Thank you, Joe. Got about roughly 40 minutes left on the stream tonight. Let's get Joe on the leaderboard. He's the top cheerer.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Thank you, Joe, for the cheer. All right. Yeah, Joe, I've been streaming since, I always stream starting around between 7 and 7:15 is when gameplay starts, so I've been streaming for over an hour and a half. It's been alright, I got second place my very first match tonight, and I actually had the ray gun. I got it off of someone I had killed, a ray gun, and I got a cool kill with it. First time I ever had the ray gun in Blackout. It's incredibly rare, apparently. Alright, Illusion God, what's up, man? Thank you for the 100-bit cheer. How's it going? Top 8. Top 7. What's my favorite shape? Oh my god. Let's see. My favorite shape. The star. The star. Yes, there's still only one map in this. They never added a new one. They kind of lied because they told everyone there was going to be free content updates alluding to new maps. And then all they did was they changed minor things about the map all year and never made a new map. So basically it was kind of a bait and switch. Do I believe dinosaurs existed? Yes. Alexander Ross says they added Alcatraz. No, they did, but that's not this. This is the standard map. Alcatraz is not a standard map for Battle Royale. It's a teams-only, small, very fast-paced map. It's completely different. Purple Scissor says, will I ever get a vasectomy? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe someday. Yeah, Joe, I start around, my stream turns on 6:45, and typically gameplay starts by a little after 7. That's my typical schedule for late streams. So yeah, so I'm only streaming until about another half an hour or so now. He's above me.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Dude, that fast? Nonsense. What that means, it wasn't an equivalent connection. He killed me that fast. It was basically, he had fired 2 bullets, and I had 0 chance to move or do anything. I was already dead in my feet. And then I just fell. Complete nonsense. Complete nonsense. That means that it was not an equivalent connection there. He fired way before I could even see him on my screen. I was already dead. There was no chance to do anything. Horse shit. Horse shit. Well, top 5 again. That's the second top 5 of the night. Like I said, the first game I got 2nd place. I got two, oh my god. I got 2 stupid pulls here.
I want to know what's in that piece as much as you do.
Smoke blast camo looks like shit. Oh yeah,
Use one of those.
the Doomseer Warpoint for Diego. Now we're talking. How did you know? It's all what I always wanted. Oh my god. Black Machine Type says, was it pig barrel horse shit? You know it was pig barrel horse shit. It was full, a whole barrel full of fucking pig intestines. Okay then. Alright. La la. La la. La la. Okay. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Do I need to do contract? No, Kombat, if you saw, I already did all the contracts I could do for tonight. The other ones, I have no chance of doing. So. Proto Man's son said, did I ever consider getting the military style haircut I had back in Connecticut? I could do it, but I have no desire to because I do like how my hair looks long, and so does my wife. So there's no reason for me to change. It's like, will you shave? Well, my wife likes my beard. I like my beard. Why would I shave? Do I prefer pork or beef? It depends. All depends on the meal and the preparation. It's not really like I like one meat over the other. It's more like I like the flavor of a certain meal over another. So, favorite brand of chocolates? Is that Anonymous? Man, I don't know. See, I'm not a complicated guy. I've never had tons of different brands of chocolates. You know, Hershey's is good enough for me, but I've had Dove, I've had Godiva, I've had that Lindor and Lindt, and a million kinds of chocolate before. NECA, I've had. I don't really think I have a favorite. I don't think I have a favorite. They're all good. Oh, this guy right here. Ugh. Getting a little gray. Dude, my beard is almost all white hairs. I'm not even kidding. My beard is like more than 50% white at this point. And it's just getting, you know, more and more every year. You know, I asked Kat, I said, is this okay with you? Do you like how it looks? Do you want me to, like, dye it? I would consider dyeing it if she wanted me to. And she told me, no, you know, I like it how it is. You just keep it how it is. I said, okay, as long as you're totally okay with it. I'm okay with it then. She said she likes it, so. Oh, God.
Potential collapse detected. Relocation to
So I got a fully
safe
loaded
zone
Vapor and a
advised.
fully loaded Koshka. Whereas if I find a better weapon than the Vapor, I'm going to switch everything over. Lizard Dude tipped me $1, said, why does everyone want me to give Tevin a birthday shout out? You guys are fucking lame trolls. What? Who cares if I say fucking happy birthday to Tevin or not? Happy birthday to my #1 fucking thief who deserves jail time for the amount of fucking stuff that he steals illegally, except that YouTube won't do anything about it, and he knows that I can't afford to stop him. Happy birthday, shithead. There you go. You happy? You got his 5 seconds of fame? There, that's out of the way. Now can we play for the rest of the night? Holy shit, man. Why do you give credit to fucking no-loads? Someone who never would have been known for anything if it weren't for me. Yes, let's talk about him all night. He'd love it. You guys would love that, though. I mean, let's face it. People who follow him, they're like fucking, they idolize him and shit. They probably want to hold his dick when he pisses, too. You know? If they could, they probably would. That's how these fucking mentally challenged people are, man. Oh, my God. There you go. Scope do I have? Is it 2 times? I'll take it 3 times. I need a better gun than the Vapor to put all these attachments on.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Alright. No! See, someone just said, is Tevin the worst detractor? No, not by a long shot. He's not the worst guy out there. There's people out there who actively are trying to hurt me. They're trying to fuck me over. They're trying to get me to lose my ability to make money. They're trying to really ruin my life. There's people out there like that. Tevin is not like that. Tevin is just someone who wants to ride my coattails and make money and get popularity off of my name. Because when he makes fun of me, people laugh. You know, that's different than someone who actually is actively trying to hurt me. I think that Tevin understands that he would want me to continue to be able to make content so he could continue to make fun of me, right? He's not that stupid. He's not, I mean, he's not a nice guy by any means, but I don't think that Tevin is a stupid guy. He knows he can get away with what he does. He makes money doing it. Why wouldn't he, right? But there are really, really fucked up people out there who actually have do things behind the scenes that are so fucked up. I don't want to talk about them because they're giving attention to fucked up stuff. Okay, that's why I don't even mention half the shit that I go through on a daily basis, because if you guys actually knew what it was, it would just give more attention to it and make more assholes do this kind of shit. So I'm not even gonna fucking bring that stuff up, okay? But no, in the total scheme of things, someone like Tevin, he hurts my business because he illegally steals my stuff and restreams it without permission. And a lot of people might go check his stuff out instead of mine and contribute to him instead of me, when in reality, I'm the reason he ever was known, and he basically owes everything to me that he even has any kind of a fucking following. And the day that I decide that I turn off my stream, that's the end of his shit, right? But, that being said, he's not as nearly as harmful as some other people out there. So. Okay. Made it to the circle.
Supply drop inbound.
Almighty Turban, I did not ignore your cheer at all. I did read your cheer. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know who that is. Someone's saying, naming some other people. I don't even know who these people are. I seriously don't. I don't know who the people are you guys are mentioning. I pay no attention to them, so I don't know who they are. Champion Stunlock, we don't know how that's going to work. He says YouTube is saying they're going to update their services for things like, you know, malicious actions against content creators. Well, no one knows how it works. We don't know if there's a new reporting system. We don't know if they're just going to rely on their old automated reporting system that we know does not fucking work. No information was given. YouTube just mentioned during VidCon last week they were going to be, you know, updating and changing their policies, but never fucking explained how that was going to actually be implemented. So, in reality, you know, nothing can come from it right now until we get more information. He had no idea that that was me. he got completely fucked. Alright, I want to cross the water if I can. There's some stupid fucking fences in my way. There we go. I want to cross the water and get to the other side quick. Slack Hat tip me $100. $100. Boy, Slack Hat did a 100-bit cheer. I keep saying tip me $100 today for some reason. Slack Hat did a 100-bit cheer and said, "Don't let them get to you, man." It's not that I'm letting them get to me at all, but someone asked, and like literally it was like 5, 6, 7 people in a fucking row were bringing up the birthday of Tevin. Like, I give a fuck. And let's face it, you know, now that I brought it up, now they all got their relief. They all collectively ejaculated on each other because I mentioned their idol all at once. Like I said, so now they wish they could go over his house and hold his dick for him while he pisses. They want to go to his house and feed him grapes and shit. The illegal restreamer. Wow, let's feed him grapes. He's such a great person. Not surprised. Not surprised that there are so many misguided people out there that they have some pretty fucked up role models. At least I never pretended to be anyone's role model, you know? I never said you should do what I do or say, you know, be like me. I always thought I was just a Joe average guy, making some videos, being silly. And just having a good time doing it. And that's all I ever wanted to do, was enjoy games and share those experiences with you guys. I never tried to say I was better than anyone, or I'm mightier than thou, and this and that. And I'm like, you know, stand on my fucking soapbox telling you who's right and who's wrong and all kinds of fucked up stuff.
Supply drop in.
Oh, at least I'm not selling bathwater. I'm pretty sure no one would buy my bathwater. That's got to be like the lowest common denominator of everything. Really, that's got to be the lowest common denominator of everything. Like, I'm selling my bathwater and people are so stupid they buy it. Like, that's the lowest level of human existence.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Yeah, why not? See, King Cruel literally just sent me $2 and had a great idea. He says, one day what you should do is illegally restream Tevin's stream. So he'll go to restream me. I'll pretend like I'm going to play a game and then press a button and I'll be restreaming him. So we'll have an infinite stream in a stream inception stream going. Oh my god. That might be the best thing ever. That might actually be like the best idea ever. Just streamception. 2 people restreaming each other at exactly the same time. Oh my god. We might break the fucking internet. I think a drone just saw me. Stupid drone. Sucks, I know there's someone over here now. I don't know where, though. I might just camp for a bit. I'm just gonna chill out and camp until I figure something out. Okay. What the fuck? No Phillips Philly chair. Why would I smell my couch? What is wrong with you, man? You do realize that, like, I sit on a pillow, right? I'm not even sitting directly on the couch. I'm sitting on a pillow because this couch is so sunken in. I need a pillow for support. Or else I would just be, like, sucked into the couch every time I sit on it. Okay. Alright. This is what's the best part of everything, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? I have to... Normally, I wouldn't address this. Normally, I wouldn't address this, but I have to say this, okay? Someone actually just tipped me $1 and said, Tevin has given more back to his fans and to charity than you ever have, and you make more money than him. He breaks the law. You literally might as well say, yeah, well, the drug dealer down the fucking street, you know, donates to charity and does nice things for his customers. He breaks the law. Every time he turns on his stream and illegally restreams anyone without permission, he's breaking the law. He is an actual fucking criminal that can't be taken to task because there's no policing for that on the internet unless you sue him. You are actually saying that someone who breaks the law on a daily basis is a better person than someone else. You are a fucking moron. Oh my god, you are a moron. A complete idiot. I regularly rob banks and steal legitimate money from a legitimate business, but because I give some of that money to charity, I'm completely immune to any criticism.
Get to safety.
And I'm like, I'm the best guy ever. There's a guy in here, so I'm trying to figure out how I can get him. Wow, I could not see. I wanted to just see. I couldn't even see him. Oh, you know what it was? Did I throw an EMP? Did I seriously throw an EMP? Because he's blinking. I don't know if that's his skin or if I threw an EMP. I thought I threw a concussion. He should have been stunned, right? But he wasn't. He should have been stunned. Oh my god. Yes, that's correct. Someone named John tipped me $4. Didn't Robin Hood technically break the law? Yes, Robin Hood, who stole from the corrupt, rich upper class of England that was oppressing the poor. He stole from the rich and gave to the poor people who were basically being mistreated and crushed under the guy's fucking foot. He didn't steal from a legitimate person who was just having a regular bit. He didn't go to the local store selling groceries and just steal groceries to give away and fuck over the store owner. That's exactly what happens with me when you illegally steal and restream my content. I'm not the government. I'm not the evil empire government that's holding you down under my fucking foot. I'm a Joe Blow average guy fucking making gameplay content. It's very different from fucking Robin Hood, you idiot. No, commentary over a live stream is not transformative. That is insanely stupid. That would be like saying you could restream anything at all, any movie, any television show, and just commentate over it, and immediately it's transformative. Then why can't you do that? Why can't people just stream fucking Walking Dead and commentate over it live and it's legal, right? Why can't you? Because it's not. That's not legal at all. That's the red herring because people like me can't sue people who are stealing their content. That's the bullshit blanket excuse they use, when in reality it's because YouTube will not abide by copyright law unless you sue someone. It's that simple. No, it's completely and utterly 100% illegal. An anonymous $2 tipper says you can't restream someone on Twitch, right? Well, you can only restream under certain circumstances. Like, for example, the E3 streams, they do allow you to restream because E3 is considered a promotional activity, and therefore they actually feel that restreaming is basically a way to spread more information about E3 and get the word out about the games. So certain things on Twitch, they'll actually will allow you to restream if they are approved things to restream. Okay? But no, you can't just go on someone's channel on Twitch and restream and do commentary over it. That's illegal. You've broken the law. Whenever someone streams on any website or creates a video and uploads it to a website, you actually go into a copyright agreement with that website, especially if you're in a partner program on that website. That website has exclusive rights to advertise and distribute said content during a certain window. Therefore, if someone's illegally restreaming it, they're breaking the agreement. Right now, anyone who's illegally restreaming this stream right now is breaking my legal agreement with Twitch that Twitch has the exclusive rights to run ads on this because someone else is illegally stealing the content. So not only are you stealing from me, you're also breaking the law with Twitch, and if someone actually got sued, they could get sued into fucking oblivion for it.
AO is hot. LZ is a free fire zone.
Opening bay doors.
Okay.
Exit when ready. Hurricane 2-3 following mission deployment path. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 seconds. 0 seconds. 1 seconds. 0 seconds. 1 seconds. 0 seconds. 1 seconds. 0 seconds. 1 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 secon
Someone called misrepresentations to me $1 and says, how would you have the same intellectual property protections as Walking Dead? I wouldn't have exactly the same ones, but when you sign up to broadcast on either YouTube or Twitch, it's in the bylaws agreement or whatever, that basically it's a copyright agreement between you and them that you will retain copyright of whatever you're broadcasting. It's automatically generated copyright, all right? But they get, if you're in the partnership program or whatever, they get advertisement revenue on it. Whenever you broadcast on Twitch or YouTube, you automatically have something that's created and protected by copyright law. You don't have to file for a copyright for it. Now, trademark law is different. I don't know what that noise is. Trademark law is different from copyright law, and that would be something completely different, and that's not what we're talking about. We're also not talking about patent law or rights, for example, to make merchandise and all of that shit. That's not what we're talking about either. That's all completely different. But in just regards to a basic copyright, once you upload and or broadcast, the second that you hit, you know, live or you upload, you already entered a copyright agreement with said website, and therefore it is your legal property and protected by U.S. copyright law. Okay. Gucci Highwater tipped me $1, says, you and Tevin are like Harry Potter and Voldemort. One cannot survive while the other lives. That's actually the complete opposite. Like, he wouldn't survive without me. I certainly don't need him. That's not the case at all. I can certainly survive while he lives. I don't need him to go away to survive. I've only been around for what? 11 fucking years, and there's been a million people just like him. You know what it is? It's this simple. What the fuck? Did you see that? That wasn't there and it just rendered. I see a guy right here. It used to be, this is how you don't play, right? Then it changed. It's not this is how you don't play anymore. Now it's illegal restreaming. What? That wasn't even possible. He wasn't in the room, and I was running into another room, and somehow his bullets passed through the wall and killed me. Yeah, this is fucked up tonight. This game is fucked up tonight. It's not working right. Essentially, I think what happened was, again, the connection, nothing had loaded yet, because you notice there were things popping in, textures were popping in as I was walking up on the house, and all of a sudden the guy's invisible, but then he's shooting through walls and hitting me. Okay, dude. Whatever you say. Alright. Frogs playing golf cheers. What about people who make songs? Well, if you're talking about the musical remixes, the bottom line is what they've created is based off of my original composition. Okay, so they took my videos, they made a fan remix and distributed it, alright? Technically, it's gray area because that could be argued it's a fully transformative work or it's a partially transformative work. The bottom line is no one's ever put ads on any of those videos, so it doesn't really matter because people made those remixes. There's no money or anything going around or whatever. And by the way, I don't mind people doing it. I told people back in the day you could just take my videos on YouTube and make remixes if you wanted because I could use them for my own content and I'm okay with that. So those I would say are fine. But again, if I felt like taking legal action against anything like that, I would have the right to. But I don't choose to. Here we go again. Liquid's first now saying, oh, but Let's Plays are the same thing. Wrong. I'm paying a licensing agreement to the game developer to play their game under certain criteria, and any content that I create that's considered a transformative work with using that as a tool to do it is my legal property. It has nothing whatsoever to do with it. If I bought this game, ripped the actual coding from the game, and then made illegal copies of the game and distributed it, that's breaking my agreement with the company. But if I paid a $60 licensing fee to play Black Ops 4, I can now make gameplay videos, commentary videos, game reviews, whatever. That's transformative work. That's protected under copyright law. That's different than just doing live commentary over something that's not interactive. That's why you can't just do it over a TV show, a movie, or someone else's stream. You can't just do commentary over it and say, that's transformative. It's not. You have to actually create something with a controller, with input. What you're seeing on your screen right now wouldn't be possible if I didn't have the controller touching the thumbstick. Therefore, I'm making a transformative work the moment that I have a controller input, and it's my legal property. But what Tevin and other people do, illegally restreaming and just commentating over it, you didn't transform the work at all. You're literally ripping the raw work to make money. That's breaking the law 100% of the time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and there's no defense for it. Actively, it is breaking the fucking law. And you're just lucky that all of this is so early in its infancy that there are no ways for people like me to come after people and take care of it. There's just not. There's no way for me to get retribution or recourse for it. You know, Tevin's not on Twitch for a reason, because he did it so many times, it pissed off so many people that they complained to Twitch about him and got him banned. It was not me. But in particular, I know a couple people who were involved with that, I guess. They told me about it, and I was like, you do whatever you want. I really don't give a shit. And apparently they got him banned for basically breaking the law. So then he goes to YouTube because YouTube doesn't care. Oh, come on, man. No, I'm not going to do a boxing match between Tevin or anyone. That's what fucking complete assholes and drama-seeking idiots do. I just play video games to have fun with it. That's who I am, and that's who I'm always going to be. Okay?
Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
Rat-a-tat-tat. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I didn't want that.
This is an emergency action notification on behalf of the Armed Forces Central Command. This station has interrupted its regular programming to participate in the emergency alert system. This station will now discontinue its regular broadcast schedule. The Joint Chiefs of Staff have issued the following statement.
Oh, good point. Someone named Riffing just tipped me $1. Says if commentary is not transformative, then how do Riff Tracks and Mystery Science Theater exist? Very good, very good question. And here's why they exist. Mystery Science Theater does not do their commentary over anything new. They use movies and television shows where the copyright has expired, and those things are now considered public domain, meaning anyone can do anything they want with it because the people who created it no longer are doing anything with it. They didn't feel the need to basically like protect it with any kind of copyright further than whatever the initial one was when they initially created it. And so it's free to use and free to do anything with. Okay? That's why, again, you don't see Mystery Science Theater doing commentary over fucking the Avengers movies. They can't. Now, in Riff Tracks, what Riff Tracks is the same guys who do Mystery Science Theater. And what they do not use the original content. What they do is they watch the original content, for example, an Avengers movie, and while they're watching it, they commentate over it, record their commentary, and simply upload their commentary. And then they say, oh, if you're going to watch Avengers Endgame, when the movie starts, press play and on our commentary as the movie starts, and you'll hear our commentary in sync with the movie, but they are not redistributing the movie. They are not distributing any of the video content or any of the content of the movie whatsoever. So I'll give you an explanation. If right now Tevin was broadcasting on YouTube and he did not show my stream in the background at all, it was just him talking and other people had my stream open on their screen and you were watching it live, you were just hearing his commentary on his stream while my stream was not being shown on his, he wouldn't be breaking the law. How do I turn this off? It's so annoying. I don't want to hear this stupid shit talking. It's fucking crazy annoying. But the reason that it is breaking the law is because he is rebroadcasting my stream in its raw form. That's the other thing too. For example, everyone says this is how you don't play. It could or could not be a transformative work. At least this is how you don't play has a better case than someone restreaming the live content for sure. This is how you don't play 100% at least took the original content and edited it to be something different from the original content. That at least has some kind of a legal argument and a leg to stand on. What Tevin does not. He's just restreaming the raw thing. What he does is no different than restreaming a television show or a movie live and then commentating over it, which is completely and utterly fucking illegal. I didn't want to close the door. I wanted to reload. I don't know if the SWAT or the grab is better. I don't know what is going on with these fucking radios being so loud. They've never been this loud before. Alright, I'm actually new to the center. The Hate to Me $5 said, how about you shave all your hair if you can't platinum Crash Team Racing on hard to 7 hours and bet one day it will take you a lot of money? No. How about you stop suggesting absolutely ludicrous things for me to do? But I do thank you for the tip. Of course, Soy Cool Arrow, of course. He says, because you're talking about Tevin, people are showering him with money. Of course they are. It's the same thing. Everyone who does illicit things and messed up things, when people talk about it, then they reward those people. Dr. Disrespect completely breaks the fucking law at E3, and as soon as he comes back a month later after being suspended, people toss money at him. That's the nature of people who are fucked up in the head. They want to be rebels. They want to support the fucking person who dares to do something that's against the law or does something risque. For some reason, they have this weird association in their head that that's like different or brave. When in reality, all it is the easy fucking way out to get popularity. I told you guys before, I actually think Tevin is actually a talented guy. I think that if he actually did his own original content that did not rely on stealing my content, he could be successful. I'm serious about that too. I actually think I give the guy credit. You know, from what people have told me, he's charismatic. He's an interesting personality to follow, and that's why people like watching him commentate over my stuff. But that doesn't give him an excuse to break the law to get popularity. Do your own stuff, dude. You could easily do your own stuff and not be stealing and stuff, dude. Seriously. Anonymous, again. Anonymous Dollar Tipper says, what about criticism? It's definitely covered as criticism. Criticism, to some extent, is covered under copyright law and fair use law, but not restreaming the raw content. In no cases is 100% restreaming raw content legal. None. It would have to be a transformative work using a partial portion of the raw content. Like I said, this is how you don't play. Might or might not be legal, but has a much more of a legal basis, or much more of a leg to stand on being legally protectable, because they don't use all of my raw content. They use some of it and edit it together, versus Tevin uses all of it. So there you go. That's the big difference here. I'm just going to hide in here, I think. Let's see here. No, I don't think that Tevin is an internet thug bent boxer. Oh my god. No, Ronald the Fart Muncher. I didn't consider getting to modeling when I was a kid. Oh my god. What? Kanji Muncher says, I think it's legally if you pause every 30 seconds to give commentary, it counts as a transformative work. No. No. Wrong. You have to actually change the work. You have to do something to change the work. You cannot 100% be doing the unedited work live. It just doesn't work that way. Well, then again, all right, maybe you're right. Maybe if you were watching a video and you did actually pause the video every certain amount of time to give commentary on it, maybe then it would be considered, but not the raw unedited. There's no legal leg to stand on there for that. Yes, Lude's Awakening, you're correct. I didn't pay a license to stream anything. That has nothing to do with anything we're talking about, and you don't know what you're talking about. He said, oh, if he broke the law, he would pay a fine and be in jail. Wrong. What happened was he broke the law on Twitch and got banned from Twitch for it. Then he went to YouTube, where they just don't abide by the law unless you sue them. So because he's basically immune to anything, because no one's going to sue him to stop. On Twitch, they follow the law. Someone complained, someone said, yeah, he's breaking the law, gone from Twitch. That simple. Twitch actually cares, YouTube doesn't. Truth Hurts, you are a complete idiot. Timmy $1 says, it's satirical comedy. No, it's not. Satirical comedy does not include the original work. When you watch Mad TV, when you watch SNL, when you watch Key and Peele, these are shows that are satire. Do they include the original actual work? No. They're doing a parody or a satire of it, but they don't include the original work. That's why those are legal. Woozy Guard to me $1 says, what is the end goal in complaining about it all? There is no end goal. There's no end goal to this. I'm just answering, you know, contributions. This is just a normal night stream for me. People are contributing, and I'm reacting to it because they're asking me questions and stuff, and it's that simple. Sarah Zagata cheered and said, does sneezing over a video mean it's a transformative work? No. And that's what I mean. Basically, none of this has ever gone to court. In court, an actual, either a judge or a jury would have to look and say, all right, we feel that enough of the original content has been changed or edited to this for this to be either considered legit criticism, commentary, or a transformative work. But it would have to go to court. You can't just do it and think you're being legally protected from it, okay? This is a transformative work. If I'm not touching the gamepad, you can't even see this on the stream. This is 100% protected. But just doing someone else's unedited work raw is not protected. Never. Timbo Slice Charity said, what is with all the spam? Second, it's a shame Dead Rising 4 did not get much hype. I'm happy I decided to play this game. It's so much better than Dead Rising 3. I hope we get a Dead Rising 5. Dead Rising 4 didn't get much hype for 2 reasons. Number 1, because the people hated Dead Rising 3. And number 2, because it is by far the most casual game in the entire franchise. It's insanely easy. It really, to me, was like a kind of a holiday-themed, like, action gore fest, but really had nothing to do with any of the challenges of the original games. It really felt like a completely different franchise. No, gangster, if you just put a filter to make me green, it's not legal. That'd be like saying, I could just watch the Avengers Endgame and just put a green filter over it and play the whole thing on the internet and I'm immune to any issues. No. Philip Smelly cheered and said, what are we doing for Christmas this year? I have no idea. You're a little bit further ahead than I am. Worrying about Christmas, that's for sure. It's the last thing I'm thinking about right now. Liquids First says, so wait, it's games are interactive, that's why it's legal to stream them. No, there's multiple things. Number 1, I paid a licensing fee to play this game. Therefore, when you pay that licensing fee, you can use the game to create any kind of content that you want, of course, within legal reason. But as long as you're basically not copying and ripping the game, it's legal for you to do whatever you want with the game. Number 2, the game itself is a transformative work. If I just sat at the title screen and didn't touch the controller, you'd never see any of the game. Me doing input, commentating over it, playing the game itself creates a transformative work called gameplay. And that's different than just the license for the game. You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Number 1, the fact that I paid a licensing fee to do it. Number 2, the fact that I'm creating something different from just sitting at a title screen by playing the game itself. All those things factor into it being a transformative work. That's correct. Ed Gangster says, you sitting in a bathroom for 20 minutes is contemporary modern art, and it should be something that is put into the Smithsonian. I agree with you. The thing is, as they say, there's no accounting for taste. You know what I mean? There's no... I didn't even care. There's no accounting for taste. Some people like things, and some people don't. Some people will really like watching gameplay, and some people don't. Some people think that watching you play in one style is cool. Some people don't. It doesn't really matter. Everyone has different tastes. That's the cool thing about somewhere like Twitch or whatever. You can go to a million different streams and see a million different ways that people do stuff. If you like it, great. If you don't, you're free to go watch something else, right? But hey, the truth of the matter is that it is kind of a work of art. So... You're absolutely correct. Someone just gave me a dollar tip and said, this whole discussion is pointless because there's no precedent for anything like this. You're absolutely right. He says we won't see any kind of legal precedent for anything, whether it's Let's Plays, streaming, restreaming. We won't see anything about it anytime soon because no companies are getting pissed off and lobbying about it. It's all conjecture. You're right. You're absolutely right. So all you can do is compare it to other things where the legal precedent has been established. So, for example, when it comes to streaming, you're right. No one has gone to court and said, you can stream this, you can't stream this, you can make a YouTube video of this, but you can't make a YouTube video of this. It's never gone to court. But it has gone to court when it went to things like, for example, Mystery Science Theater 3000, what those guys could and couldn't do legally. So we compare the situation of a modern technology deal with something that's already existing in previous legal precedent. In fact, I would guarantee you that if this ever went to court, stuff like streaming, restreaming, Let's Plays, what's legal, what's not, if it ever went to court, that's exactly what would be referenced. They would say, but movies and TV are handled like this, music is handled like this, therefore, we should have a similar resolution when it comes to streaming and or content creation on YouTube. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Someone said something extremely disgusting. I'm not even going to repeat. That's nasty. PW Dubs did a 100-bit cheer and said, how long do you think it will be until there's a legitimate competitor to YouTube? And have you been to any Seahawks or Mariners games? The truth of the matter is, I really feel the only company that could compete with YouTube would be Amazon. Amazon would have to fund a YouTube under Amazon. And there were rumors they were going to do that because they already had Twitch. There were rumors they were going to do that. And apparently it never came to fruition. You need someone who has the clout, the money, and the technology know-how to do what YouTube does. And to do it better. Not just to emulate what YouTube does, but to do it better. Because that's the difference between YouTube and Twitch, is Twitch innovated and was the starter, while YouTube tried to copy everything Twitch did with streaming. Okay? Twitch would basically have to say, if we're going to do an on-demand video service, we have to do it better than YouTube. We can't just do the bare minimum of what they do. We have to go above and beyond and show here's how we're actually better than YouTube. Because what Twitch would want to do, all those advertisers that YouTube lost over the past 2 years with all the bullshit with the automation, giving ads out to videos they don't want to be on, and all the drama and shit that's happened on YouTube that these advertisers are like, I don't want to be on that website anymore. Twitch would want to get that business. So they would want to prove to said advertisers, look, we already have an established website with Twitch. None of that toxic nonsense that's on YouTube is on Twitch because we already have better rules and regulations. And we have a better turnover when it comes to things like sponsorship opportunities and things. So let's go ahead and get those advertisers YouTube lost and recruit them into our business. That's what they would be seeking to do. But they haven't done it. I'm baffled. I really don't know what Twitch is getting at, why they didn't jump on the opportunity. I think Twitch lost out on a big opportunity to try to one-up YouTube. They lost, they totally lost that opportunity there. So, let's see here. Timbo Slice Cheers says, streaming is free ads for games. Why would companies complain? They're not going to. Egg Gangster Cheers says, everyone's saying all this stuff, need to stop talking about things they know nothing about. All right, Lose Awakening to me $5 and saying that their butthole is more of a transformer to work than my so-called job. Fair enough. Wow. Someone named Commander Keen did a 500-bit cheer and said a bunch of really disgusting stuff that I'm not going to repeat, and I'm just going to ban him outright so we don't have to deal with him ever again. That's disgusting. Oh, he's already banned. Let's see here. Young Peter Spiderman tipped $1.50. He says, remember the end to the Devil's Rejects? They were shot hundreds of times. The plot to 3, which is the next movie, I guess, called From Hell. They survived by 1,000,000 to 1 chance. Yeah, if you remember did the cops, like, have this crazy showdown with them and just shot them to ribbons? Like literally, their bodies were filled with lead. That's insane. Obviously, now we're going to the crazy realm of insane fantasy. So, I don't know how there could be a third movie. They hate tip $5. So how about if you 100% Crash Team Racing on hard, then Tevin gives you all the money he stole from you back. He didn't steal any money from me. I never said that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I never said he stole any money. He didn't steal. The bottom line is the people that contribute to him would never contribute to me anyway. They're there for a completely different reason. You know what I mean? The problem is it's the reputation, the nasty stuff that then people make into memes, and now I can't get newcomers to come watch my stuff because of this stuff. It has nothing to do with him stealing money from me. Oh my god. Anyway, Louds first. Cheers. Said, very chill stream. Can't believe how chill this was. In reality, this is really no different from any of my normal Blackout streams. Just that the topic was a risque topic, which I don't care. We can talk about whatever. I really don't. I don't care what we talk about. Timbo Slice Cheers. Any chance you'll try Gears 5 beta this weekend? No, I'll be playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and I didn't know the Gears 5 beta was this weekend. Is it an open beta? Because I didn't sign up for the beta, so I don't think I would be able to play it anyway, so... Sarazagata did a 50-bit cheers that if money and time was no object, what would be a dream honeymoon? Cat always wanted to go to Japan, but if that were too unreasonable because it would be too time-consuming or just too much of a pain, we both, like I said, we want to go to California. We would love to go to, like, Disneyland and probably, like, Universal Studios in California and maybe do some touristy stuff around LA. That's where we would love to go because it's close. The plane ride would be so short. My God, we hated the plane ride to and from Connecticut. So the plane ride would be short and reasonable, you know, and it would be a lot of fun, I think. So that's what we would probably want to do. But ain't gonna happen, sadly. Okay, that's it, guys. That's it. I don't have time for another game. That's why we're ending here tonight. It is what it is. I had a few good placings. Those last couple of games, quite frankly, I didn't even care. It was more about talking with you guys than anything else. So, thank you for, excuse me. Thank you for all of the contributions tonight. In particular, the top contributors were CM Fool, as well as Joe. Thanks to everyone who subbed. Thanks to everyone who cheered, subbed, and tipped. And, you know, see you next time on this Battle Royale stream.